welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about the Hearth and Home teaser for Valheim. It was released on March 19 on Steam. You can see it in the news updates. It's a teaser, so we're not gonna get any hard evidence on what's gonna be in the update, but I still think it's fun to overthink things, so that's what I wanted to do. So my first impression when I saw this picture was that it looked mythical to me, and I first thought it was a stretched out hand with a raven on it. So I was thinking of Odin and Odin's ravens. So my mind was getting way ahead of me and was thinking like, oh, we're gonna have something, there's gonna be something lore-wise, there's gonna be something with those ravens, it's gonna be, mythological. But then I came to my senses and I looked again and I noticed that it's not actually someone holding up his or her hand, but it's actually a rooftop. And given that the raven is on a rooftop and not being held up as if it is a special raven, I think we can conclude it's a very ordinary raven after all. So the teaser could still show us one of Odin's ravens, but yeah, I think we can throw that one in the basket of highly unlikely conspiracy theories. So once I recovered from my first impression and put on my glasses and took a good look at the picture, I don't have glasses, so I put in my contact lenses. I realized that I had seen the same shape before in the game, and that's because of the wood dragon adornment that you can put on the front of your Viking house. It has the same shape basically as the as what we see in the picture. So based on that, I feel like this might actually just be a decoration which we will get from the Hearth and Home update, and I think that's the most likely hint we can find in this teaser, that it's just a decoration which will be added to the game. And I also think it means that this raven is made of wood and it's not a real bird, but I am not 100% sure. I can't really tell just by looking at this picture whether it's made of wood or actually has feathers. Well, it doesn't really have feathers anyway, but is it meant to be real? Will it be a real raven or not? If I had to place a bet on it, I would go for wood raven personally. I would say it's purely a decoration, but I wouldn't put a lot of money on that. I also noticed that this roof looks kind of different from the thatch roofs which we have in the game right now. So it still looks like it's wood, but it looks smoother. So I'm thinking maybe it's a new type of roof as well. But it can also be that this roof was just used for the teaser and maybe we won't see anything new roof-wise in Hearth and Home. And then finally, I think this teaser could be a sign that we might be able to tame birds in Hearth and Home. After all, it's about home updates, but also about food updates. The developers have already said that. So if they add maybe more animals or maybe make more farmable animals, then maybe they will also add tameable birds. Maybe it seems a bit far-fetched to get that from just this teaser, but I don't think it's that unlikely. And if it's true, it would actually just be really cool. I would really love to have a pet bird with me in Valheim, so I would really applaud that change. I would also be happy with just the wood adornment with a raven on top of it, to have that on the front of my house. That would also be cool. Guess I can put the dragon on one end and then the raven on the other. Yeah, would be nice. To be honest, I still think the coolest theory I could come up with is the one about Odin and his ravens, but I really think that is the most unlikely one, so I'm not counting on anything mythical happening in Hearth and Home. I just think it's gonna be new decorations, new building materials, new edibles, food, stuff like that. So I'll just end with saying a bit more about what I hope to find in the Hearth and Home update, separately from the teaser. I would just really like to see more building materials, more. It would be cool if we could actually paint walls in some way, but it's not top of my priority. I would just like to tame more stuff and ride the logs and have a bird and make more recipes. That would be nice if there could be more stuff to cook, because right now it's a little bit limited still, and I would actually, but I'm not sure if anyone will agree with this, but I would actually like it if they add the possibility to starve in the game, because I always feel I like starving. I like it when my food runs out. Yeah, well, not really, but I think part of a survival game is that you have to find food, that you have to watch your eat meter. How do we call this? Food meter. Yeah, I would just like to starve and have a bird. That pretty much sums it up. And it would be great if Hearth and Home would arrive sometime soon. I'm hoping for later this month, but maybe it's unrealistic. I do know that the developers said in their update on Steam that they are working on new content right now, because they were focused on fixing the bugs first. And if they are working on it right now, that means that maybe we will see Hearth and Home in a few weeks. And I'm curious to see if I'm right about this teaser, if it's really just showing a new rooftop decoration. Yeah, that's it. Bye bye.